my car too. I need to avoid neurology appointments and all appointments. Get my car back and take it to someone who actually has the fucking parts. It's 4 months. Nah, too long. You blew it, dude. You're run through. What? That's not what that means, but it felt right. Like, it felt correct for some reason. I don't like the original canon or origin of that thing. Original. Wow. Understanding words is useless if you don't have the means or capability and competence in wielding and using them that you ought to. Most people don't have most things. Some people are really good at some things, so like it goes to different people. I'm just gonna go get my car back and just start being healthy. Within 5 to 7 days I should be primed again too, but just because I'm on ADHD meds does not mean that I'm going to be functional. So I also have multiple other things to dial in chemically, and I'll also probably be doing a deep dive on some of these things. And sharing and posting progress updates and just generalized hardcore research and literature on these things as to what's useful, what isn't, anecdotally and also pure logically, from a place of pure logic, which transcends rationality, actually. That's why smart people are smart. Really, that's their reasoning. But logic, as opposed to simply being rational. Rational almost implies, like, is that sane? Is that a correct behavior? But no. Like, from a place that precedes ontology. Because an ontology is still, or ontological things are still of a logical nature. That must proceed utmost and higher, first and foremost. And that must be necessarily preceded by consciousness, awareness, aliveness, awakeness, and cognition. Because if you're not cognizing anything, because you have dementalizing of yourself, then that's worse than being mentally slowed. They have this thing called, in psychiatry, called psychomotor retongulation, which is not very correct. So they call it slowing now, psychomotor slowing, because that's literally what the symptom is. Mental slowing. Like, I have that compared to myself. That's a weird thing to explain. My processing speed is 48 points lagging behind my verbal ability, which someone once told me was a measure of premorbid cognition. Premorbid referring to before some sort of injury or condition was inflicted upon the body, medically or otherwise, and affected or impacted detrimentally the abilities of the individual in question as such. Maybe I could just post things like this. It's not very interesting, though. I have a hard time with everything, so I don't know if this is saying much either, but like listening to myself. But harder time watching videos, which I figured the other thing was humans are visual creatures. So I need like tantalizing and perplexing visuals and imagery. Maybe the word should be perplexing, because if you're looking at something that doesn't make sense, it's like a non-liminal space. It's like, where is that in the transition point? I'm going to shut up now.